Hello everyone, my name is Ilham Nufal, and today me and my friend is going to present to you about history of computing. History of computing is a fascinating journey that spans thousands of years marked by significant development and innovation. It all started back in 1822 when Charles Babbage proposed a machine to calculate tables for logarithm and trigonometric function. This machine called as different engines. As you can see on your left side here, this is the picture of Charles Babbage's different engine. Before he completed this machine, he invented analytic engine that uses punch card to control the arithmetic calculation in 1833. On your right side here, you can see the picture of analytic engine. For your information, the analytic engine was never completed, and Augusta Ada Lovelace wrote first program for the analytic engine. Some consider her as the first programmer in the world. The calculation devices were a commercial success because early days of computing devices were incredibly complex and expensive to manufacture. They required precision engineering, which was both time consuming and costly. This made them unaffordable for most individuals and business. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aslam bin Muhammad Faiz, and today I'm going to explain about the start of the modern era. And we're going to start off with the Atanasoff Berry computer, or known as the ABC, which created between 1938 and 1942 by Dr. John Vincent Atanasoff and Clifford Berry at the Iowa State University. The ABC was designed for solving systems of simultaneous linear equation. This pioneer machine was one of the first to use electronic for arithmetic, earning its title for the first electronic digital computer. It wasn't a stored program, which distinguished it from later computer, but the ABC played a pivotal role in the early development of computing technology, and it laid the groundwork for the digital age we now live in. In conclusion, the Atanasoff Berry computer, or the ABC, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and innovation. Dr. Atanasoff and Clifford Berry creation, though it's not a stored program machine, was a significant step towards the modern computing era, and its impact reverberates through the computing we use today. It reminds us of the essential role played by the early pioneers in shaping the digital world we now take for granted. Having explored the remarkable journey of the Atanasoff Berry computer, or ABC, and its role shaping the early computing landscape, let's now turn our attention into another significant milestone in the history of computing, with the introduction of the Mark I computer in 1944. In 1944, the world witnessed a monumental leap in computing history, with the creation of the Mark I computer, created by Howard Aiken, supported by the IBM, which stands for International Business Machine Corporation, to brought this visionary project to life. The Mark I was an 8-foot tall, 55-foot long behemoth made of streamlined steel and glass, representing the USA's first large-scale automatic digital computer. The Mark I is a significant, cannot be overstated. It marked the dawn of the modern computer era, showcasing the potential of digital computing on a grand scale. Howard Aiken brainchild catalyzed transformative advancement in computing technology, setting the stage of the digital age we live in today. In conclusion, the Mark I computer creation in 1944 was a pivotal moment in history. It was the first USA first large-scale automatical digital computer, and its influence reverberates through the computer we use daily. This remarkable achievement, led by Howard Aiken, is a testament to human innovation and a testament to the enduring impact of the Mark I in our modern world. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Shakir, and my part will be presenting about the beginning of the computer age in the history of computers. The beginning of the computer age is a complex and multifaceted historical development that took place over several decades. The 1990s saw the widespread adoption of the internet and the development of the World Wide Web, which is WWW. These technologies transform how people access and share information, marking a new era in computing. In the 2000s, they brought the rise of mobile computing with the proliferation of smartphones and tablets. These devices, along with mobile apps, have become integral to modern life. These are some of the key milestones that mark the beginning and evolution of the computer age. The field of computing continues to advance rapidly with developments in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and other emerging technologies shaping the future of this age. Or voltage flow, in addition amplifying and generating these electrical signals and acting as a switch or a gate for them. The third one is the integrated circuit, or IC, is an assembly of electronic components in which hundreds to millions of transistors, resistors, and capacitors. And the last one is the microprocessor. The microprocessor is any of a type of miniature electronic device that contains the arithmetic, logic, and control circuitry necessary to perform the functions of a digital computer's central processing unit. That is all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zahin Iman. I will explaining about a generation of computers. So the first generation of computers starting from the 1940s until the 1950s. They were marked the advent of electronic computing. These machines were massive, a room-sized device that used vacuum tubes for processing. So vacuum tubes is like a first generation computers that they rely on vacuum tubes for their logic and memory elements. So by using this, they were using a low reliability that which were prone to frequent failures, which led to high maintenance requirements and limited operational time. In the second generation of computers that emerged in the late 1950s and early 1960s, they were brought several significant improvements over the first generation. The transition from vacuum tubes to transistor was a major leap forward in the development of computers, making them more efficient and accessible. In the third generation, which is 1960s and continued through the 1970s, which emerged in the mid-1970s and continues until the 1990s, they're using a microprocessors, the high advanced more technology than a previous generation. These microprocessors is the most defining feature of this generation was the development and widespread use of microprocessors. These integrated circuits contain the central processing unit (CPU) on a single chip, making computers smaller and more affordable. Example for this kind of thing is iconic computers from the first generation include the Apple II, IBM PC, and the Commodore 64. This is the example. So, the first generation of computers brought about the microcomputers revolution, making computing accessible to a broader audience. And last but not least, in the late 1980s and continues until the present day, this generation is the fifth generation, is characterized by several notable development trends. In this generation, they use AI, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and human-computer interaction. The fifth generation of computer has seen a significant shift towards artificial intelligence and interconnected system, with a strong emphasis on solving complex problems, data analysis, and enhancing human-computer interaction. It continues to evolve, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the world of computing.
Thank you, Zain, for presenting before me. So my name is Danish and I'm going to present about categories of computers. So there are many categories such as personal computers, mobile devices, game consoles, servers, mainframe, supercomputers, and embedded computers. For personal computers, it can perform input, processing, output, and storage activities by itself. Inside the computer, it has processor, memory, input, output, and storage devices. For personal computer, it has two types, such as desktop and notebook computer. For desktop computer, it is broken down into 3 categories: low-end, fully powered, and workstation. For low-end, it can fine for home use, word processing, simple games, internet access. For fully powered, it's good for heavy use of graphic programming or action-oriented. For workstation, it is very high-end computer used by engineers, financial traders, and graphic designer. For network computers, it has central processing unit and minimal memory. After that, we have mobile computer, also known as a laptop. It is same use as PC, but it is much more portable, small, and more lightweight. For netbook, it is like a notebook by its name. It is much more lighter, but not as powerful as traditional notebook computer. After that, we have tablets. Many of us use iPad, Samsung tablet. It is touch screen, but the use is the same as a phone. After that, we have mobile devices. For mobile devices, we have smartphone. So many of us have smartphone. It is small, can fit in your hand, and it has many applications. You can play games and make a call or video call. For after that, we have PDA, not a smartphone. It doesn't have the phone capabilities. It doesn't have phone capabilities, voice input, built-in camera, and portable media player. After that, we have handheld computer. For the computer, we have a stylus pen and communicate wirelessly with other devices. For portable media player, it can only storage, organize, and play digital media. After that, we have game console. So by names, we can know that it is created especially for games. It has a controller, television screen, and hard disk, optical disc, and memory card. For example, for game console we have Nintendo Switch, PS5, and many more. So many of the boys or girls now play video games, right? So after that, we have server. It is to control access, hardware, software, and other resource network. It can support 2,000 of computer at the same time. After that, we have mainframe. It is large, expensive, and powerful computer. It can handle hundreds or thousands of computer user simultaneously. After that, it can store many amount of data, instruction, and information. Mainframe is usually used by major business corporation because it can act as server in network environment. And after that, we have supercomputer. It is the fastest and most powerful out of all. It can process more than 1 quadrillion of instruction per second. It is used for weather forecasting, weapon research, nuclear energy research, and many more. Embedded computers, special purpose computer, function as a component for larger product. Example, GPS, rice cooker, washing machine. So in conclusion, we need to be grateful that we are born in a time of anxiety where everything is in the palm of our hand, not like in the past where we need to write. If you want to send messages to our friend, we need to write on a piece of paper. Now we can just type it on our phone. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys.